I couldn't let January go by without doing my January anticipated releases. I know I did a release video about what I was anticipating for 2021, but I I can't not do a video just dedicated to January because January needs some love too. Hi guys, it's April and it is time to get back into my monthly anticipated releases, and January, of course, is the first month of the year. I don't have a huge long list, and I think that's just how I function. I get hyper focused on certain things, and while some other things might sound cool, there are certain things that I'm really hyper focused on, and I have 4 releases for you that I think you need to know about. The first 2 releases come out on January 12th, the first being the next book in the Mythographic coloring book series. This one is Mythographic Frozen Fantasies by Fabiana Attanasio. This looks just like a beautiful frozen fantasy, which appropriately named. But I think it hits perfectly for January because we're still in that wintry mindset. So it'll be interesting to see what all the coloring pages are in this book. I have pre-ordered it. It is going to get here. I will do a flip through because I like seeing what pages are possible. And then of course I will ask you which pages I should color. And then the second release on January 12th is Across the Green Grass Fields by Seanan McGuire. This is book 6 in the Wayward Children series. I simply adore these novellas. They are just so magical and they hit in some deep places that I truly enjoy. This one in particular is the story of Reagan, who finds her door and finds herself in a land that's full of mythical creatures like centaurs and kelpies and all that kind of stuff, as these children often do. So it'll be interesting to see what McGuire does with this story. Then on January 19th, there is Cast in Firelight by Donna Swift. This reminds me a little bit of The Swan Princess. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie, but you have this prince and princess who are betrothed to each other, but they vastly dislike each other. They're both not very thrilled about being betrothed, but then a couple of things start to happen with their kingdoms. And in the process of trying to save their kingdoms, they both take on secret identities, end up meeting up, not knowing who each other are, and it just sounds like everything that I love. So I'm really excited about seeing where this story goes because it sounds like it has a lot of elements that I really enjoy seeing in a book. And I don't even remember how this book came onto my radar, but now that it is, I need to read it. And then last but not least, on January 26th, we have A Vow So Bold and Deadly by Brigid Kemmerer. This is the 3rd book in the Curesebreakers series. Shay over at Shay Geeks Out and I have been reading these books for our book club, Tell It Again. We do plan on reading this one in the month of February. So if you have been reading the Curesebreakers series with us, or if you are interested in reading the last book with us, we will be doing that in February. I'm so excited to see where this one ends. So those are the books that I am super excited about seeing in the month of January. I know there are a ton more out there. I would love to hear which ones you are excited about down below. And of course, if you want to see more content like this, subscribe, hit that bell, do all the things to get all of the notifications, and I heart your beautiful faces. Bye.